first ones.
Yeah. It took me 2 days to watch the shit. I was watching the fucking Link Champs Hip Hop Uncovered.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna watch next.
That shit's 3
That's
hours
what I'm gonna watch
long,
next.
man.
I just wanted to run through season 3.
But
that no. Did it uncover. But what I was saying to you was
8 episodes for you to watch.
what you could have got clipped. He got popped, not clipped. He got popped,
Yeah, you got hit
and he
3
was
times.
down for a minute. And while he was down, niggas went to war. You don't really know who went to war or what's going on. Well, I don't, because I ain't start season 4.
Yeah.
But that's how it ended. All that shit was going on. My son still shot up. And he gonna meet up with Reed. The last part of the season 3 is him being like,
The light skin.
no, the CIA agent.
Oh, okay.
He gonna meet up with him, right? And he like, cause through the whole 3rd season, he's like, I know he's something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Remember, his pops was a Panther, so they doing all that. So at the end, he talking to him like, yo, all this gang shit is on, the shooters and all this shit is on TV, da da da. So he telling him like, yo, boy, I need you to do da 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 da, so we could da da da. He like, why would I do that? And Franklin like, because if the CIA wants me to keep funneling cocaine into my neighborhoods, then this is what I need done. And he Reed turns and look at him, and he look at him, and then it went off. So
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and Heavy D up in my limousine.
and your pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, Rap Attack, Mr. Magic, Molly Mall.
What did it do, YouTube? We back at it. We was stuck on that conversation with Snow for, you know what I'm saying? We thought, we back at episode 157 of the Don Core And Dricanhippie show. We are your hosts.
Don Core.
And the highest hippie in the room, Dricanhippie. And I got my mind right yesterday. I talked to my spiritual workers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm here today.
Money
You know what I'm
right, ready
saying?
for war. Next link is murder.
That's where we
Told
starting,
you
man.
before.
That's where I want to start.
Brooklyn.
You know, talk about that Biggie shit, man. Brooklyn,
Shout
we
out,
made it.
shout out to Netflix.
Shout out to D-Rock
Shout out to
for having the
shout out to D-Rock.
for
Shout
having
out to
the
Miss
common
Wallace.
sense to be like
Shout out to the whole Junior Mafia.
he
Shout
said
out
in
to
the
Brother.
documentary. He
Shout out
said
to Nino. Shout out to Oli. Shout out to Allman. Shout out to Bedford Ave, Fulton, St.
That
James,
shit,
Gates
clean
Avenue. Real shit. You know, shit I was raised up on. I don't know all y'all picking at that one line and suck a daddy dick and shit. Y'all niggas is weird, and y'all need to stop playing and don't play with that nigga in my face. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
so.
But this
Like
shit,
he said, they always told me a picture's worth 1,000 words, and I thought, what would video say? So he decided to pick up the camera and just film big. He was like, this dude is special, bro. Like,
But bro, remember I spoke on that before. I was like, son, I'm waiting until those videos come out, because when you look at all his documentaries and all that, they always had a camera, bro. D-Rock always had a camera.
and you always only saw like one snippet or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I never saw him like in this documentary. You see him spit when he got the Rick Ross, when he looked like Rick Ross in his teenage years. But I always only saw him smiling in other documentaries from that.
And going up the stairs, like,
Yeah,
they let him rhyme. He
I
gave
never
that.
heard
And
that. I never
you
heard
heard that?
And then the full,
For that
the
to be
full
in the-
battle with Cream.
In the 80s, for him to be rapping like that?
That's what I was saying. It gave me goosebumps.
Son,
His
niggas-
flow was
son.
it was effortless. You know what I'm saying?
That
That shit don't bring tears to my eyes because I see him like, he's almost like a Jesus character, like how people saw.
I seen Jesus
Nick,
though.
you know what
If
I'm
that's
saying?
the case, I ain't touching it. I never touch Hope. I seen Hope. Son,
Yeah, but those type of characters that
big. I walked up on,
those
bro.
type of human beings, that is just bigger than anything else around them. You know what I'm saying? You feel that presence.
I was there. Like whenever I see that, the real footage, when they bring the casket back on Fulton, I was out there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I see that, I feel the same feelings and energy I felt there. You see my tears, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even through pain. It's just like, yo, like, it's difficult when you're trying to express it to these younger generations and get them to understand why he is that.
It just
When you didn't live it, it's tough, bro. It's real tough.
I don't.
It hurts. You know what I'm saying?
It
hurts me.
I don't think it'd be tough. I think it'd be tough for people to like. I think it's tough to talk to people that don't do their
Due diligence.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? And don't their due diligence. Like when I was 18, like I was listening to Big and shit. But when I was 18, I went to Puerto Rico for the first time in my life since I was 2 years old, and that was the first time I listened to Ready to Die all the way through. You know what I'm saying? And like
I couldn't listen to Big, bro. Like if I had a movie and I was like, this would be a part of my shit. What he said? Leaving niggas where rabbit is, Kleenex to clean the kids' tears. I couldn't say that. I said that bar, and my pops turned the radio down and bugged out. He said, y'all can't, you don't even know what you're saying. You can't, I'm like, I'm thinking rabbit is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was going in the nigga pocket and taking everything out, pulling the pockets out the way it looked like rabbit is. That's how young I am digesting and absorbing what this man is saying.
That's like 9-4 type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 6 years old.
Yeah, so.
And then after hearing it, and go walk up Fulton, I'm going to Blimpie's O'Brien, like, and
graphicness of what he's talking about.
When you watch that shit, you see all them out there, bro. That was every fucking day.
Yeah.
Every day, you could walk up there and see him, son.
Yeah. And then for me, like at 32, about to be 33.
Yeah.
I look at what he was thinking about at 18, at 19, 20, 21, what he passed at 24, 22, 23, 24. Those pivotal years, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking, like, I'm still trying to think like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it be like, I be scared to go as deep as he was thinking at that age, you know what I'm saying? Like, to think about, like, damn, I know, like, I've been trying to do whatever I can to help my moms, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like to know that your moms was sick at a young age and for you to be like, damn, like, fuck it. The only thing like, bro, back in them days, to be honest, these dudes was getting less than $7 an hour for a job. So it's difficult for me to say I want to go to a job and get $30 a day.
Doing that.
You know what I'm saying? $30 a day, $120 for the week. And then I see my nigga on the block and he got chains and shit on, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much you making in a day? He gonna tell me 7,000 in a day. Like, what? I'm gonna have to try to do something to help my moms, bro. My pops left.
Think about this, bro. When I leave the block, right? When I leave the block, like leave the spot and go pick up my security uniform. Everybody that knows me knows this story. I lived in the spot until the fucking job called me. When I went and got this job, I was making $9 an hour. An hour. Not cheap. Now, bro, I just said I'm coming from the spot where it's crack, dope, boy, girl, everything is in here. $9 an hour. I start at. My first sale is $10.
Custody is 20.
20, 40. Don't let it be the first. Nigga coming with a whole 100. For the first time. For the first time of the day.
Then it's shorter times for me, like
right. So it's like even my bad days I'm doing more than what is that? $72 a day? So to take that and still, like, imagine what I was going through at that point. You was there, Notch. I still sat around in the spots. Because I felt that was still me. Until they start giving me like $12. And I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. What am I doing? You know what I mean? So imagine if that's mid-2000s, we going back 15 more years.
Yeah, early 90s, 80s. Late 80s, early 90s.
No fucking job.
For them niggas, man. I see my mom working every day and ain't nothing moving. The needle not moving at all, bro. So for him to be that young and to do what he did was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Monumental. Legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary.
And then to be as musical as he was. You know what I'm saying? How far you got into it?
I'm about 40 minutes left.
Alright, so you about an hour and some change in already. So you saw his uncle in Jamaica.
Yes, this is the shit I'm talking about.
This is the shit I want to see. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't know. What's his musical side of his family? Is what we thinking, because we like, yo, he's perfect in music. How?
But
How?
I'm not surprised by that, because when you go to Rated R, you gotta respect.
But the point I'm making is
and
what
he got the jazz,
the
nigga.
point I'm making is what Puff said in the thing when he was like, you don't have no trace of origins of what rap
where that planet this guy comes from.
Yeah, so
I always said that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what's his origins of his bloodline DNA? There gotta be somebody that was dealing with music, right? So then they go to her brother and they show him. He put his shoes on with the neon green shop.
He look like he on the Ave right now.
I'm like, look, he already a G'd up nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And then he start, cause then they mix it with the respect. I'm like, oh shit, that shit gave me goosebumps. And then when you said, like you said, the jazz musician that was living in his building, hopefully we not giving no spoilers. This will be out in a second.
Listen, man, it's
I
out.
should have watched it, yeah.
It's out, and we talking about it the day that it's out. If you haven't watched it by the time we drop this, it's your fault.
In great detail, we talk.
Come on,
right?
man.
So the jazz musician, for him to see how special he was in music.
Wait.
Like,
we're not going to gloss over that, because I've always spoke this to people, and if you don't understand bar structure, bar format, 4 bars, or all that shit, rhyming within the pattern, you wouldn't understand why Big is declared as the greatest rapper ever. He broke the bar line.
Yeah, he falls right into that percussion. He falls right into the hardest drop of the beat.
It's about 3 or 4 niggas that we know globally or you know that does that. Conway is the new nigga that does that.
Him, Pac was doing
Kendrick, Pac was not doing that.
Kendrick gets
Pac was rapping.
Oh, you mean break?
When you go past the bro,
break the plane.
When niggas write bars, this bar stops, and then that. It's never the bar here goes into the,
like Big and
he will use a word that is a bridge for both bars. There's no slash there. He's just writing.
Yeah.
He turned his poem into a rap.
It changes the whole. For the listener, it changes the whole roller coaster. It's the
right,
like,
and it goes when you go watch the jazz dude, and you
put gate in there, and you was talking about security.
Exactly, and so, once you understand that, you could grasp it. Then now you listening. Now you're not only listening and hearing, but you feeling it. Pause. So when you go and you hear the jazz dude speak, that shit opened my eyes to why, and then they show you
his put in the split screen with the drummer and him rapping.
They show you the freestyle with him and Pac. That's Pac on the other. Pac not doing that.
At the table
and when I say that and people speak adamantly about it, people be like, "Well, you just don't like Pac." It's not that. You're not going to gloss you're not going to gloss over the greatness of what Big did. Nobody had did that. People still can't do it. Hov don't even do it.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
He was even if he was out of pocket, he was always in pocket.
He's in pocket. Hov does it sometimes, and when he does it, he sounds offbeat. Like I hear people say with the Nip song, they say, "Yo, he kind of sound offbeat," because he's not rhyming into the bar.
It's almost like a person that doesn't live within structures. I'm gonna do what I want to on the canvas, and it's gonna accommodate what's already there.
This is why people be like, "Yo, I don't rap. I will never try.
Yeah,
I'm not a rapper."
Ask me why you don't rap, because you always understand. They be like, you always understand what a rapper's saying when I don't. I be like, yeah, but that's the art of it. I would never disrespect.
My gift is the ear.
I don't know.
Diddy is not a rapper. His gift is the ear. When he heard Big, what he said, "This guy's the greatest MC ever." Thank you, God, because of his gift of ear. That's like me with Easy. Niggas can't tell me that this nigga's not one of the best rappers I've ever heard. I've heard everybody. He's one of the best niggas to do that shit. He's just not known. Same shit. It's the same blood, bro. He come from the same planet as Big. Because that's his student.
That's their motherland shit. Man, for real, bro. Because Preston's from, his mom's from where?
She's native.
They're native.
And his pops is Honduras.
And we already know what that's for.
I mean, he's grown up in right, and his pops is Michael Jackson back there. Niggas don't even know.
So for somebody like that, even their ear is even more rare than our ear. Cause all we hearing honestly is the wordplay. How you really like different from somebody that's simple. But when you get into a studio and you hear a beat, you like, this nigga hears the strings and the...
They're taught music. We're taught a genre and a culture. They're taught music.
Because, like, for me, growing up, it was always... My mom's always had Spanish music in the crib and, like, house music. Like, house party music. What was that? Electro shit. All that shit.
Yeah.
What is that?
What they call...
Baby, don't hurt me.
Yeah,
all that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. I'm just listening to the beats here.
Because that's what your mom.
This is what I'm listening to. Then when I got into my pop R&B shit,
baby in the disco era.
Yeah, because she was born in the late 60s going through the 70s, but then in Puerto Rico, so the music scene is almost disco-ish, but then they doing their own thing now.
Yeah.
That's almost like you said, native shit. You know what I mean? Drums and shit like that. So, but. At that time, she told me that there was rappers going out to Puerto Rico to build their buzz. So she was hearing that, like my pops was listening to it because he was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So and coming back and forth from New York. But that shit counts. So when I learned that, we already knew that he was from Jamaica. We knew his mom's. We heard the accent and everything. But to learn this part of it was eye-opening for me again.
It's very important.
Yeah, it's important to the story. You know what I'm saying?
It's very important, but I'm happy that we're getting this year, and it's not just another year passing. It's like recipes to the greatest rapper of all time, and all this. We get to showcase him.
Needed it because he just got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That too, but we also get to showcase him in a different way that he has been showcased since his death.
His human side.
Since yes. Yes.
Not
you get to see Christopher.
All the time,
we're getting to know Chris.
Yeah, because you get to know him. You're like, oh shit, he wasn't really like that.
His friends call, like they said, his friends call, like D-Rock said, damn, y'all doing all this for Chris? That's, bro, I never, when niggas used to do that, I never looked at us as Wu-Tang. Remember niggas used to do that? I never looked at us as that. I always seen us as Junior Mafia. Why? Because we sat in McDonald's. I was 13. Now y'all niggas is 2, 3, 1 year younger than me. And we sat there and I said, bro, this is what we gonna do. I ain't say, bro, we gonna get 2 keys and da. No, whatever we do, this nigga got it. This is the talent. Whatever y'all want to do to help with it, make a beat. You want to rap too, he can help you. This is what we're going to do. Our shit is going to be an entertainment.
Still got mad talent around.
Exactly. I have done nothing my whole life but put talent around us. Not me, us. Because it's not just me. You've always been my partner, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I always looked at us as JMs, huh? Because if we had that's why it's like, he died at that age. I always pushed us like that to where I thought about it. I'm like, man, that nigga was special. Like,
that's it. That's all you can say about somebody that makes such an impact and pass.
Not to say Easy ain't special and we not special. It's just
it's just like almost like what D-Rock was saying in the doc. He said, I was just on the block, like, you know, this really don't happen for us. This don't happen for people like us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't happen for people like us. So,
like he said, they drove up all them bullshit played with like 3 cars. And they like, this can't be right because
you know what
we
I mean?
still standing on Bedford.
But like you were saying, it's just in the stars for certain people that get picked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's in the stars, and now I mean it's about your work too, and your
right
effort.
now is
It's
that's
all
in
about
the
your
air,
effort.
but right now it's about effort, cause
like I said,
and
like
you got like I said, when I post this video tomorrow or whenever I post it, it's gonna be another 400,000 people uploading videos at the same second. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's like, and I'm just saying on the YouTube platform.
Right.
Hey, there's other platforms, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to start my own website where we put our episodes on, you know what I'm saying?
That way all our traffic is out.
You know what I mean? So, but, yeah, so back then that's rarefied air, bro.
Yeah, bro.
To sit there and let the person give you a sample of Party and Bullshit, of that type of track that it was, and then for you to flip it like that, shit is talent, man.
It's more than talent. It's just, and then everybody that's involved to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? He needed everything. He needed, I'm just talking the music side. He needed 50. He needed his man.
He needed to run it to D-Rock first.
He needed Oli to tell him, yo, get on in the studio. We doing the demo. He wasn't even saying that.
Nigga D-Rock say, yo, I felt accomplished. My boy came on the block and violated. I was like, yeah, that's my nigga.
At the end?
Well, when they was talking about the battle on the block.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because see, and that's another thing that it shows
like
me
you
too.
bring somebody to the block, you go easy to the block, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta feel good if niggas saying, everybody's saying, oh, that nigga nice, you know what I'm saying? Or if niggas want to pass me that, if niggas want to battle him, and they can't fuck with him, and you like, yeah, I bought him on the block. You saw that notch? I'm like, yeah, that nigga nice.
Now do you see why I compare? And I just didn't know that. I didn't know D-Rock was from Gates.
Quincy and Bedford.
Which is enough.
Gates
Nigga, that's fucking Talib block. You see how they like, yo, I lived over here, I lived over here. That's us. And then all
steps in the universe. I think Big would.
Bro, we do that, and we do that, Matt, for us. Everything leads back to Madison. We got lines pointing back to everywhere that leads back to that block.
You know, some niggas from Madison and Ralph was up on that block at that time.
Oh yeah.
You know that. Niggas that live.
Dre said that.
You know, niggas used to go.
Remember Dre used to tell us.
Especially if that's the block where niggas is throwing block parties
and niggas at the bar. Niggas at the bottom. Remember Dre told us. That's when Dre was telling us. He was like, yo, Biggie wasn't no big drug dealer. And we was like, what the fuck you talking about? You made 10 crack commandments. Dre was like, listen. And he broke it all down to us. He like, yo, I was out here. The All Gold Brothers and He was like, nah, he was a small time drug dealer. I'm like, nah, Dre, you hate him.
Like we say, we even gotta think about, again, he died at 24. So he's talking about him at 15.
Right.
16.
He wasn't and we was, how old was we out there? And Dre,
at 15, that's 94. 95.
Right, and we was 15, 14.
I'm just getting my groove in New York. I just got out here in 91.
So we had people from our block. It's a legendary block.
Yeah. You know,
our hood is legendary.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, well, I mean, that ain't, I don't say that to like big ourselves up, but that's just what the fuck it is. It's what it is. That's why that look, like you said, I brung Easy to the block. D-Rock brung Big. Niggas was bringing niggas to the hood, and niggas they was bringing to the hood was getting violated. D-Rock the invisible bully. Niggas is shook at the invisible bully. Niggas never know what niggas was talking about.
If you look at the video, I'm wrapping the towel around my fist. I'm like, yo, I'm about to pop on this nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't here for nothing else.
He said, should I fight this nigga or nah? He disrespecting Big. But then I saw Big about it, and then that's what music does. It calms the street down. Like, no. He disrespected me. This is a battle. Chill, yo. I'm about to get right back at him. Almost how you feel like in rap battles. But it's a format now. So you know you can't wild out unless it's disrespectful towards you. It's not the battle, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's disrespectful towards you, you like, all right, bro, see, But yeah, man, that doc is great. I think the doc is great.
That's why I said to D-Rock, I said, yo, I shed tears on the intro, man. And I just thank them from the bottom of my heart, bro, for showing me as a kid that we could come from the stop and be bigger than this corner. I don't think people understand that. Jay didn't show me that. Jay didn't show me that as a kid. Not coming from here. That was big, bro. Until 19, even after he died. But and presently until 1997 when I'm 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be, look, that's 10. What is it? 3 years later, I'm like, yo, bro, this is what we doing. Where does that come from?
You gotta see it to believe it, you know what I'm saying?
No, so I told him, I appreciate y'all, man. That's why it's always
talking more.
Think big and forever Brooklyn, man. We did it.
We get to see his moms talk more on the doc. I like that, you know what I'm saying? But the doc is great overall, you know what I mean? I think everybody should go watch it. I think everybody has watched it already, to be honest.
And don't think what Diddy said isn't true in this best style times neither. I don't want to glorify that, but don't think you just won't be coming here because it's gentrified and you won't get robbed.
That nigga said I couldn't just go out there.
Nah, you still can't.
In the streets like that.
It ain't like before, but you still cannot do that. You still can't. I could get off the AM125 and lollygag around.
This the big we talking about.
Yes,
that's the big we talking about right now. You know what I'm saying?
Only Christopher I acknowledge.
Wallace, you know what I'm saying? So, happy big day. You know what I mean? It's about to be his birthday soon.
In May. No, May. Mark, see, people is passing this tonight. That's why I said I love getting this year instead of just celebrate. I hate when March come around, bro, because
you just celebrate his death. Yeah. But yeah.
That shit is a staple in my head. I don't know some people's birthdays.
Big is a god.
I know when he died and I know when he was born.
He got
May 21st.
He got one of my top 5 songs of all time.
He has my favorite song of all time. I'm not even gonna say how many is in my top 5 from him. Because it might be 2. 2 of them might be in the top 5. But Sky's the Limit is my favorite song of all time. That is the soundtrack to my childhood.
That's in my top 3 songs of all time, bro. That goes up there. Yeah, that shit. I love, cause I'm a relationship person, but to see how different people go about relationships and shit, me and my bitch, that's one of my favorite songs from him. Because the way he depicts his love, you know what I'm saying? It's
the
like, listen, man, she's the one that held you down. That's my love right there. I love it. Just me and my bitch. I wish that we could die together. That's so real.
I got somebody who that song fits.
For niggas to sample that shit in their song and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, that whole. But like I said, when I went to PR at 18. And my grandfather and my grandmother and my uncle every time they drove us around, they let me just listen to that CD on repeat, front to back. I got to.
You told me that trip was your eye opener.
That shit changed my life, nigga. That shit changed my whole life, nigga. For real. That album was too deep from front to back, and I felt some of those feelings that at that time that he was talking on that shit, and I was like, oh shit.
That's a
Cause for us, that's
a star niggas.
Yeah, we not really doing nothing wrong. We out here, y'all fucking with us, or damn man, I can't help my moms, or damn,
I don't want to live no more.
At that age, and then at that age, yeah, I'm at 18.
And every day like a hustle, another jungle, another day, another struggle. I'm seeing body after body, and I'm at Giuliani ain't trying to see a black man turn to John Gotti.
Like right now, I'm not gonna say the whole conversation, right, or what it was about, but I was talking to my younger brother, which is only a year behind me, And I was telling him, bro, I was like, you think I don't know I fucked up, my nigga? You think I don't listen to Big Bar and say being broke at 30 give a nigga the chills and that shit don't fuck with me right now? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna go deep into the conversation, but when you could go back to somebody's lifestyle and their bars for them to depict that, it's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
But you could take that in many different ways. That's the thing with hip-hop.
But that's what I mean.
You ain't never get him to.
I'm not taking it as money wise.
Nah, it ain't money wise.
I'm just taking it. In my 20s, I fucked up.
I see what you're saying.
I fucked up a lot of opportunities.
I wouldn't even just say that. What I would say, looking in, you didn't live enough. Because a lot of those opportunities would have been grasped if you would have just lived a little more. I ain't talking about going to clubs. Because look, I wasn't a nigga.
That's not what I'm talking about.
I wasn't a nigga that was going to clubs, but I did a few times.
Yeah. Because that's not what I'm talking about.
I did a little of everything. But
I just feel like I could be way further in life than what I am right now. If I would have applied everything that I was intaking. I wasn't applying what I was intaking because I wasn't we wasn't statistics to where, all right, we did grow up around people that was quote unquote in the streets, right? But I never magnated to that. I never attracted to that. You know what I'm saying?
But it was what
I liked school. I like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So people was giving me good advice and shit to do at that age. And I just was fucking up, bro. I just was not either listening and not applying shit, bro. Not applying nothing. So right now I feel like I'm behind the ball in a lot of aspects in life. So that's why I feel like what I feel when we started talking today. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes. That's why I feel like I hate putting this burden on moms. I hate putting this burden on my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not, it's just my guilty conscience talking. You know what I'm saying? So I just need to get my shit right. And that's why I started like I started. I talked to my people that I need to talk to yesterday. I at least got my mind right for another 48 hours. Let's see where it goes from there. You gotta take it a step at a time, you know what I mean?
Can I say something to you? Like I always do? You ain't dead, my nigga.
And that's what the person told me yesterday.
You ain't dead,
He said
nigga.
just...
You know how old somebody told me I looked on Saturday?
Mid-20s?
25 now. I said, you fuck with me, right? She said, no. You're not... I'm like, yo, I'm 34. She said, you look 25. Not in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
She looked 25. Your hairline is intact. Got a nice smile.
Yeah.
I'm like...
That's what the person
So
told me.
what am I... I'm living, bro.
Yeah, that's what the person told me. He said, yo,
you run your own race.
That's what he said.
And
you gotta live in the moment.
if that's been what you've been running so far, and at this point, you didn't figure, alright, I've been jogging. Let me put...
Yeah, it's been mad shit, I feel like.
Let me get it up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. I told my moms in the next 6 years, I'm going to be financially rich. And I see that. I said, give me a year. Not your 60th. I give you your 60th, but if you want it crazy, give me a year. She said, I'm going to do it with your 40th. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So that's my goal right now. That's what I'm doing right now. I ain't worried about nothing behind. Because a lot of shit that I did in my 20s and my teens kind of solidify who I am and what we can do now. So I don't look at it like that. You know, I can't.
Yeah,
because it's this race.
Because that's your life and my life. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. So it's like,
yeah, bro. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying because, see, I was in the street, but I ain't come from like, you know, I just come from a single parent. You know exactly the shit I come from. My shit is here from my situation. Is here. I'm mentally fucked up from my parents, but I'm just mentally strong to formulate what I need to stay strong, which is y'all.
Yeah, that's what I be saying to myself. Like, I'm still out here, I still be moving the groove, and I know I'm mentally strong. It's just that right now, at this moment, the last few months, I've been a little weak up there. It's been fucking with me mentally. Like, bro, you not doing shit right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like fucking with me. And the link the nigga sent me to listen to was like, it was exactly that. It was exactly that. It was like, I'm gonna send shit towards you that's gonna fuck with you, and you just gotta
shout
push
out to Big
that
Bro,
shit.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to J Peso, man. I text that nigga, I was like, yo, you got a minute to talk? He was like, I always got a minute to talk. So we spoke. I was like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I just spilled everything out to him, and he was like, I feel everything you saying right now. I was right there too. Everybody get right there, bro. But we all got different ways to get out of it. You gotta find it. I'm gonna give you some shit that you could rock with, but you gotta find your own shit. So I was like, yeah.
You gotta have you tell me your own shit.
So
yeah. That's
So
it.
y'all know us, residential versus talkers. You watch the verses? D'Angelo and Friends? You ain't watch it then. You fuck with D'Angelo though, I know you fuck with D'Angelo.
These are my guys. When is this, Saturday? This is Saturday?
It was yesterday? Saturday. I think it was Saturday night. Yeah, I think it was Saturday
Alright, Saturday night I was occupied. We all had those things.
Yeah, D'Angelo and Friends. It wasn't like a versus per se, like the regular way that they do it, format that they do it. It was him doing his hits, almost like a concert type shit. But he had friends that popped out. Meth and Red popped out. Sadiq popped out.
So this was a concert, not a versus? He wasn't going against nobody?
They still put songs against each other.
Who?
The Peak Friends.
So he went against other people?
Yeah.
Or they went against his friends went against?
Like, he went against Sadiq with 2 songs, then they did songs together, and then I mean, you're gonna have to watch it to see what I'm talking about, just highlights. You don't have to sit there and watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it was decent though. I think it was decent. I didn't like.
I love the competition, bro.
Yeah, I think it was almost like an intermission for them to be like, alright, just hold us down.
No, fuck that. That's because it's Maxwell fault. It's Maxwell fault.
He didn't want to smoke.
He didn't want to smoke with D'Angelo,
Right.
which I ain't like. I ain't like it. I ain't like it because I felt like that was worthy.
It's a good battle. I think D'Angelo comes out.
Pause. Only because
he
his
victorious.
naked video. Yeah.
I think because he has more songs for people that will recognize.
Nah, bro. Remember Brown Sugar, bro?
Yeah, nigga. Remember Love and Basketball? Remember he got soundtrack songs. I don't think a lot of people went to Maxwell's albums and really respected his work like that. I know what Maxwell
got a couple. He got a couple.
He's soulful. You know what I'm saying?
This woman's wife. This woman's wife.
It's fucked up that I always put that together, that song with the image of Sanaa underneath the nipple. So. Yeah, that was my favorite movie coming out.
He can't smoke by D'Angelo because he gonna play that shit and D'Angelo gonna play Brown Sugar and Brown Sugar gonna win.
But yeah, that's what happened. I don't know how long.
We
can't stay on the topic too long.
He's not gonna wear no shoes.
We can't stay on the topic.
Maxwell's definitely not wearing no shoes. If he's wearing shoes, he got the
my son had
he got the toe thongs on.
My son had the black fur on. D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, that nigga, man.
With the fucking.
You know, I like to see his. He probably does have a biography. Or some shit like that. I believe he does.
Like a slow movie, like
not a movie, but like a little, behind the music type shit. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he do. I probably gotta look it up.
What's this shit called that they do on?
It's on
the Music TV one or something.
Bro, that shit is not on my TV no more. You talking about? It was 189. Soul, the soul shit.
Yeah.
They used to do the behind the.
They used to do the old artists that was done.
That channel not there.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that show, but they still got that show out though. Somewhere.
I don't know where it's at because I don't watch TV like that. I watch sports.
But yeah, I think they do have something for the end.
I like to know what happened. Because after he did that naked shit, that naked video, we ain't seen him no more.
They blackballed him?
I don't want to say that. Maybe he started writing.
He showed his black balls.
Nigga show all that, bro. That nigga's wow.
Yeah,
wow. Boy, jeez. Wow.
I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is it? This is a 106 and Poke Top 10, number 4?
I remember watching the video for the first time.
Yeah,
like,
Chappelle.
I'm like, nah, Jamie killed it though.
Jamie, no, it was Jamie.
I remember watching this shit. And I'm like, this nigga is gonna get naked. I just felt like he was gonna do that for some reason. I'm like,
we already
like,
below
nah.
the waistline. Like, come on, we cannot go.
I turned.
Nigga, I turned.
I never finished that
I turned
video.
after the chin. I was
Yeah,
like,
after it was like here.
I said, oh, he don't got a shirt on. He don't got a shirt. He don't got a shirt. Turn
Nah,
that shit.
turn it.
The little black cable remote.
Right down to MTV. What's going on TRL?
With the one red button in the middle. It
Mhm.
never worked. And they always say, yo, the SAP button. And I never found the SAP button.
I never had a remote with an SAP button.
I never found the SAP button. Fucking bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not that I wanted to hear shit in Spanish, but damn.
But I ain't see that versus. I ain't gonna hold you. I probably won't even look at it.
I understand.
It ain't no competition.
It
I
ain't
told
nothing
you, I
to
look
be
at
like-
these shits like a battle.
Yeah, let's get it rocking.
I was
Who's
at We
next?
Go Hard on Saturday. Shout out to Land Force. Shout out to Cliff. Shout out to
Shit,
City. Shout out to City. Yeah, it was fire, bro.
Get a clip.
It was fire. Yeah, shout out to Cliff. This was Cliff. He was supposed to battle, but son couldn't make it. The event was. He was coming from Florida, so I don't know.
Possible COVID.
COVID, niggas can't make fights.
Probably
but-
scared.
Yeah, probably scared though.
Just like Clip don't be
Cliff
playing
don't
with
be
niggas.
playing with niggas, bro. You know
That
that.
looking nice.
Style shit. You know that. But yeah, we
I don't follow him for his music. That's the funny shit.
Nah.
I follow him for all his
Cliff-
other shit he do. That nigga be doing mad shit.
Cliff is a real nigga, bro. He official, man. Like with everything. Like in like reality, like battle rap, videos, or the official. When niggas be like, yo, Cole, you know anybody that do videos? I'll be like, yo, your boy Cliff? Instagram or call Method?
His vision is crazy.
Hit him up, bro. You got drones, whatever you pay for, he could do that for you. He like that. He like, oh, you got a whole vision you want accomplished? Word, you got the bread? Get the bread. Get the bread. But the event was fire. A few people was trash. And this, you know me, Naj.
Mm-hmm.
I had to tell the nigga, bro, because the nigga, Easy battle years ago. Easy snatched his hoodie off.
The light skin nigga?
Yeah, chubby.
Mm-hmm.
I never liked him since then. Like his style. Like since then. And I used to fuck with him. But after that, I'm like, bro, you trash. And you tried to use Easy on some old, nah, you tried to use my brother. Now you tried, you better get better. He never got better since then, bro. It was like 4 years ago. So he battled me. But he quit. He battled Cap.
Okay.
He battled Cap. Niggas was talking, but he quit. Cap went black on him. But what I'm saying is I had to tell him, like, yo, it's not I don't like you personally, but I don't fuck with your style. It's trash. Stop rapping like that. That ain't me hating. I'm just telling you, that shit is ass. And if you don't get it by now, by the rest of the room, all these years, I don't know. You gotta switch that up. You're a rapper, right? Find another flow. Cause it ain't just me saying I don't fuck with it. These niggas don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, that's real, bro. I'm like, son, y'all niggas, that's why I don't comment in the chat and none of that, cause y'all can't.
Just talk to people in their face.
Yeah, like, bro, it's not that I don't know you personally like that, but that shit you was doing just now was whack. I tell my niggas that. Why the fuck I won't tell you?
Lady Gaga got her dogs back.
I seen how that happened.
She probably paid it. It just
Paid
says
the
Lady
ransom?
Gaga's 2 French bulldogs have been returned safely, LAPD says.
I seen the video.
You know what I'm saying? She was excited. Fuck out.
So, well, what about the dog walker though?
Yeah, what happened to the guy, man? What happened to the boy?
Was it a guy?
Yeah, it was a man. It's fucked up, man. He better get some type of compensation for that shit. Run through this real quick. Golden Globe Award winners, right? They gave
Chadwick.
yeah, best actor, drama, Chadwick Boseman. Best animated movie, Soul.
I still ain't watched
Jamie
Soul.
Foxx. I'm scared to watch it.
Yeah.
Best performance by an actor in a television supporting role, John Bouye. That's the dude from the Star Wars shit, the black dude. And best supporting actor, Daniel Coulier. What was this for supporting actor?
What's that? fuck came out?
Judas and the Black Messiah.
No, something else.
He can't be a supporting actor for that. The Trial of the Chicago 7, The Little Things, On the Rocks. But that's the other nominees, Jared Leto, Bill Murray. So they saying he was a supporting actor in.
He wasn't in those things. I don't know, bro. Let me see.
That's what they saying.
I mean.
Anyway, shout out to all those.
I mean, he can be, bro.
And Judas and the Black Messiah. Yeah.
They're both the main character. I think people get it twisted.
Yeah, it's really the other dude's story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's both.
What was his name?
Bill and
William O'Neill. Yeah. Bill, nickname for William. Yeah. It's really Judas, yeah.
And
it's
the Black Messiah.
So yeah. Shout out to the man, you know what I'm saying?
It starts out with him.
It is his movie, yeah. And he was killed. You see he going with, you see he going back at it with Charlemagne?
Fuck Charlemagne.
Hating, right? Why you hating, bro? He played the role so good. That's why I'm hating. Shut up. You was hating on him before that, nigga, for no reason.
Nah.
And you wasn't the nigga.
If anybody else would have played that role, I would hate that actor. That's my son, Keith. Always like.
That nigga.
I watched everything that nigga in. Like I think he a dope actor, but he killed that shit. I watched that shit about 20 times. He killed that shit, bro. Even at the end when he was like, so what's going on with the party? He was like,
it was good.
He was like, Fred is dead, man. I'm not a Panther no more. He was like, you sure? Huh?
House passes the bill, 1.9 trill.
Sending that 14. That shit going right in the stocks. All that shit. That shit going right into the stock market.
Yep. We brought it up. We ain't really talk about it too heavy, but El Chavo wife snitching.
She ratting?
Yes, sir. She going into protective custody. She gotta give secrets for the cartel, they said. Shit was crazy.
You dead ass?
Dead ass.
Where they reported that at? That's crazy. How can you report some shit like that? See what I'm talking about?
Son Dom is love. That's what I got it from.
Huh?
El Chavo's wife offered witness protection with her daughters in exchange of telling cartel secrets. Shit's crazy, right? I ain't going to jail, but you did the crime, bro. You was doing it, like you was doing it consciously, like how you just.
Was she doing it consciously?
Oh, the niggas put the AK to her head, like you know.
He told her, listen.
You gotta handle this thing.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing because that nigga still got to work out there. So yeah, she writing it, man. That's crazy, man. That's what it is these days. It's cool. That bitch ain't going to jail. She ain't going to jail. Who thought that? But why was she in the States?
I don't know, moving that shit. I don't know. She probably had to already been in the States.
That's not how I go in Narcos. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she wild. She wasn't supposed to be doing that.
That nigga ain't get caught in the States.
And you ain't have no grass stash for you, bitch. Like, what's up? What y'all niggas doing?
What if she was doing that on her own? That wasn't even red shit. And she was like, yo, I could put you on to what they doing. You know what I'm saying? That ass, bro. What if she was trying to move it? Like she went to them after he got locked up. Like, yo, I'm trying to.
She says we need to keep up the lifestyle.
And they had him up there. It was like, nah, she fucking. She was like, fuck y'all, I'll go get on my own.
She had to go on her own type shit. You got in the
She
hood.
tried to go on her own, and they watching her anyway.
She was
in
Virginia, so she went up to Washington, D.C.
Probably some shit like that. But cause bro, how your dumb ass, bro? You Chapo wife You think they not watching you no more? Like simple and plain. Huh?
They watching you. They definitely watching. They waiting for you to make a mistake like this too. Just so they could be able to get your ass. And tell you this. Oh, you gonna do a kingpin charge. You know that, right?
Because now we know you was more than likely a part of this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They
You
can
know
tell
what you
a
could
whole
do
lot.
to get out that though, right? She like, oh no. Yes. You gotta snitch.
What's the routes?
All them niggas that you used to suck their dick. All them niggas.
That sound real valid to me. Cause that just, bro, this nigga that dug a tunnel into his cell to escape.
Got crazy with it, huh?
Now he
Twice.
Now he just got his wife out here in the States moving crazy. I don't believe it. Not Chapo, baby. Not the way I see he moving in Narcos, bro, as a youngin'. Hell no. Nah, not him. Not that guy.
I need you to get busy for me, you know what I'm saying? You got any new music that came out that you listening to or not yet, right?
That I'm listening to? Nah, I'm waiting for Benny shit to drop. They dropped the, I guess the soundtrack to Biggie shit.
Yeah.
But it's just Biggie, so it ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
Currency dropped some shit called Collection Agency. I'm gonna check that out, even though I'm not a big fan.
I just fuck with him personally.
Yeah, personally, but I'm not a fan of this
That
man.
nigga get high.
Fred the Godson I mentioned, right?
Yeah,
He dropped some shit Ascension.
But we going to Brooklyn with it. Who better? Joell Ortiz or Skyzoo?
Mm-mm.
Don't just blurt out no answer, nigga. Think about that.
Oh, we told you, because you be putting stipulations on shit. What do you mean, like, just
When
rap?
we go with who rapping, I don't care what we talking about, like
Who
sports, rap. Yeah,
Rap
it's just
better?
yeah.
I think Sky my man, but I think I would go with Joel.
joell.
That's where the spot was, too, across the street from Cooper Projects on
Imagine
Saturday.
the snow. He's like a heater on $1,000,001, and you're like.
Nah, Joel is that nigga, bro. Joel definitely raps better.
What? Skyzoo hard though, like he dope. The music he makes is dope. Like he got concepts, you know what I'm saying? He do different shit. He is very lyrical. I fuck with Skyzoo. When you first brought him to me, I was like, oh, this nigga dope. Even his artwork is dope all the time, you know what I'm saying? So he one of them backpack niggas.
I never heard a whack project from him. I probably heard some shit where I was like, he could have did better on it.
Go ahead. Alright, cool. Yeah.
I never heard no trash project from Sky. But I probably heard some
You probably heard the trash project from Joel.
I have. But as far as like skill wise, a lot of niggas can rap with Joel too. So. But as far as that's why I said what we talking about. Because if I see Sky drop and Joel drop, I'm checking Sky out first.
Yeah.
Because this project is gonna have more
substance.
It's gonna be about something.
Yeah, because Joel tries the substance shit. It's just that he don't got it perfected like Sky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but he could.
And when he doing the substance shit, he's rapping.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you gotta tell a story, bro.
Yeah. Like go do me a favor. Go to Joel Ortiz catalog. Cause what was that song? I think it was his first solo album after all that Slaughterhouse shit. That had the hype and we listened to it.
Oh,
That one song on there that
Monday.
That song, right?
No, that's the name of the album. Monday.
He got a song on there where he's telling.
Captain.
Bless you. He's telling his story.
Excuse me.
From his household and his grandmother and shit. I was like, alright, this is dope for Joel Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't stay with that in that project.
Mama.
Yeah. But
that's 2019.
They both dope artists though, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like that was two artists that we could compare because they both lyrical and they both get it.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking Sky's shit out. But I mean, that's no knock on Joel.
Yeah.
I just think Sky make dope ass music. But that was a good comparison right there. I like that. Both underrated.
Who you taking, TLC or Destiny Child?
Come on, which Destiny's Child?
What you talking, Michelle Williams or Latoya Luckett?
Yeah. You talking Latoya and the other
Michelle Williams.
Michelle.
I think either or. I'm going
There's
with
a lot of
TLC.
empowerment right there. That's Bootylicious though.
Yeah,
Bootylicious though,
yeah.
right? Soldier and shit. Yeah, I'm going with Destiny's Child. Beyonce was talking to me then. She lost her way once Hole popped out. You know what I'm saying?
She started doing the pop shit.
Yeah, she fell for the older nigga. She said, fuck the niggas with the deep waves, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's just get into some sports real quick. Man, I wanted to start off with this story in sports from the WNBA, which I thought was dope.
Wow, bro.
The Atlanta Dream, they
Shout out to the Dream. They always pushing the fucking buttons.
their owner was a known racist.
Racist.
Yeah. They bought the team from and what's the name of his part owner now? Renee Montgomery.
That's dope.
UConn. So shout out to Renee. She retired. She was playing with them. She retired and bought stake into the team. So now she's part owner of the team. So shout out to her. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Dream.
So Kevin Durant.
Give us free.
You saw Kevin Durant was going at it with Cash though?
Man, I can't wait till we get the Mac and it's fully upgraded because I need my pause button because that would have been my first one. What did your man do?
She said everybody want to fuck KD. That nigga said,
She
yo.
said every
whoa.
nigga.
Yeah, my son was like, whoa, chill.
What's wrong with him? What you thought about that for real?
I thought his thinking was that his name is more known than hers, and that's probably what he was like, yo, what you mean? You going at me? I think that's what his thinking is. You think it was corny for him to respond like that?
Yes. Yes, especially to that. I could see if she said, I'm the most known KD out here. Relax.
But she said all the niggas want to fuck KD out here, bro. Niggas
Bro, her name
is Cash Doll.
Just like
niggas don't never call her KD though.
You don't know that.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
You don't know that.
But
you don't know what these niggas call.
Sure niggas
you
call
don't know.
KD. That's right.
But what was the first thing you said? Kevin Durant, right? Just like her name is Cash.
You know who I am?
Because I had somebody doing the same shit. He the known KD. I'm like, cool, but his name is Kevin Durant, right? Nigga like, but niggas know him as, bro, I'm not asking you what niggas know him as. Niggas, he more known as, everybody know him. Bro, is his name KD or Kevin Durant? It's Kevin Durant. That's it, but niggas be getting hostile, bro. I'm like, her name is Cash Doll, right? And you're like, yeah, I'm like, those the same initials, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So why would you respond to her with the same initials, Cash Doll? It's a name, so the K is capital, and everything else has to be lowercase, and then the D is capital, right? Mm-hmm. So those are the initials of her name. And she says all these niggas want to fuck KD. Why would you respond to that? She can't be talking about you, nigga. She has to be talking about herself. Clearly. Oh, niggas don't call her KD, they call her Cash Doll. Well, how you know what the niggas that's trying to give her peen is calling her?
Alright, boom. All these niggas want to fuck KD.
Yeah.
Reply to Cash Doll, Kevin Durant. You did not have to use those initials to get this tweet off. You have to relax with the KD talk. Your name is Cash Dog. Reply to that. I'm Cash Dog. I'm the real KD. Your name is Kevin Durant. Act accordingly.
Set yourself up for that.
Oh, I don't think he came off too crazy.
You shouldn't be responding to that.
I think he could have just stopped that. You didn't have to use those initials. Like with a laughing face or something. You know what I'm saying? A crying, laughing face or something, right? But then to get this tweet off, you have to relax with the KD talk. Your name is Cash Dog. Like all that, I think he could have stopped that. I think he could have stopped that. You don't have to use those initials. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Tab, my fault, babe. What's up? Tab, what's up with that nigga? You tripping, right? Yep. I knew it.
I mean,
Not that, bro.
I don't think it's that. I think the extra words is bad. I don't think it's that
not
bad.
Responding to that.
I think this whole strain of tweets right here, both of the words, however many words
it's
it
stupid.
It's dumb as shit for both.
Why you there, bro?
For both of them, right?
Why you there?
Because for her to say, nigga, I'm a real kid.
Your name Kevin Durant, but your real name ain't Cash Dog.
Word, what's your real name?
That's why I said you think I'm defending her. I don't know. I'm just showing you how stupid this shit is, and you feeding into it. Listen, bro, both of their initials is KD. Her shit is her rap name, his shit is his real name, bro.
That's it.
What the fuck is the difference? But if a bitch did that, right? If niggas know me as Don Core, right? Niggas be like, some niggas be like DC or Core even, and then some bitch named Courtney. And she be like, yo, all these niggas want to fuck Core. I'm be like, she's clearly talking about herself. Why am I responding to that? Her name is Core. Like, that's what niggas call it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
You can't be talking about me in no way. And if you are, guess what?
And then some nigga comment under my shit and believe this shit. I'm slapping somebody.
Oh, why are you paying attention to that? You was scrolling and see. What I tell you about this phone now? Niggas gotta be, if you record and shit, you gotta beep, 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 and press send. He thought that was cool. It's not. You look like a dweeb. And you still ain't brush your hair.
Yeah.
You did all that and you still ain't pick up a brush and brush your fucking head.
At least just take a...
They gonna be like, I got millions though. But you looking like a whole Powerpuff girl out here, my nigga.
Let's just get a haircut, you know what I'm saying?
God damn, bro.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Jesus Christ, do the bitches want to fuck KD?
I hope so. Oh, he taking some pussy out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet. I bet.
You need to get back on the court, though.
Jesus Christ. This nigga, yes, get him back on the court because he responded to Cash Dog.
In the street. Like, come on, bro.
He responded to Cash Dog.
He ain't coming back to after the All-Star break.
I mean, the All-Star break is this weekend.
I understand.
It's only like 2 games.
It's only 2 games this week,
It's
right?
only like 2 games, bro. Relax.
I took that L to you. I was like, oh,
I mean...
it was close.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't close. It was over.
Did we talk about the Tiger Woods story?
How my son broke his leg and shot his ankle? He wasn't drunk though. You think they tried to kill him?
Nah, cause he had a car accident.
He was with D Wade the night
like
before.
2009.
A car accident?
Yeah, cause he be speeding. He liked to speed. And he got into a car.
He had a car accident and he got pulled over and he was drunk, but he said he was taking meds.
That answer too. He has a lot of.
And he crashed when his wife was in the car with the golf. He needs to stay the fuck out. He needs to drive.
That's it, nigga.
Just like in golf, you need a driver. He needs a driver in golf.
Like, bro,
and he needs a driver off the phone.
Like, let's get deep with this, right? Like, I ain't know nothing about golf, right? Until Tiger Woods came along, right?
So what you telling me is you know something about golf?
I don't know nothing about golf. Still. But I'm saying I ain't know the game existed until Tiger Woods. You know, did you? Did you know the game existed until Tiger Woods?
Oh no.
I mean,
nigga said I ain't know nothing about golf.
I still don't know the rules. I still don't know what's a birdie and I know the lingo somewhat, but I don't know like.
Listen, man, I know the further you get that shit in, the more points you get.
A 9 is the
Oh,
thing you
you
use,
can-
right?
see,
That's
you
the
can-
instrument,
you
right?
can- It's one of those.
Golf club. It's a golf
I don't know
club.
if that's the goal. If you want to go hit
And the
ball,
putt is like what you
when
do,
you-
right?
Nah, the putt is when you.
It's what you
close,
do, it's the
when
action
close.
you do.
No.
Oh, it's the points that
When
you get.
close.
Alright.
You know, yeah, that's the
It
putt.
depends when you hit after the long stroke.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How close you get to the
But
hole,
if you
right?
get the
'Cause
hole
you
in
gotta
one-
put the peanut in the
Yeah,
peanut.
no, but if you get it, when they get the hole in one, it'd be top player, you be like,
And
oh,
Tiger did a
fuck.
couple of those.
Yeah, that should be four. That's 4 football fields niggas just hit it and win it all.
Listen, man, the Don Core And Dricanhippie
Cool.
show, we cover everything.
So,
man.
that's more points. So the closer you get,
Like,
the
comment,
green,
share, subscribe.
the green is a little different colored than the other. The more
Yeah.
longer it
Don't
takes
get in
you,
that grass.
right, the
You
less
still gotta
shots it
shoot
takes
some
you to get into the hole, the more points.
Niggas fall into the water.
So when niggas be missing and when they be close and they miss, they go around, niggas be like, oh.
Don't be like my boy from
That's all I got that. But I did know about.
Madison without the arm get caught.
That's what I'm about to say. I know about golf because of
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore and
Then Tiger Woods, right?
Phil
Phil Mickelson.
and Arnold Palmer because of half and halves.
Alright, cool. I can respect that.
So I know he was the nigga that did that
But he was like somebody that I saw in sports that was
everywhere.
dominant.
Who? Phil?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods? Yeah.
Dominant. Like what I saw
He
dominance
was Mike
in
of that
sports that I understood of dominance, because again we all know my story by now, was baseball. So it was Yankees. I was like, oh, they crazy. They just every time in the World Series. But then when he's coming into the news feed when there's nothing going on in sports but golf, I'm like, damn, this nigga's winning everything.
Yeah, he was Mike of the. He was on track to like break. I think it's
Then
Arnold
you know
Palmer.
his celebration.
I think he was going to break Arnold Palmer's championship shit, and then this shit happened with his wife, and it kind of derailed
Yeah,
his
the
shit.
second half of his career was.
Then young niggas came up and was like, boy, nah.
Yeah. Or them sing niggas and all that other shit. Indian
Rory,
niggas and shit.
yeah.
But
It's like, your boy, sit down.
yeah, like he was a dominant figure in sports. So to see,
Yeah, he might
like
be
you
that.
said, in the second half of his career, for him to stop playing for a little while and then try to come back and not winning as much, and then now he was getting his groove back, and then boom, this shit happened. Like damn. Tiger Woods, y'all. Yeah, that shit was crazy. They had to get the jaws of life to get him out. This shit.
I don't know if it was true, but they said when the firefighters got there, they said he was looking up like, yo, it's Tiger. I hope that ain't true.
It's
And if it is, he might have been like concussed or something. Cause
yeah, I know who it is.
get me the fuck out of here.
Please help me.
It's crazy. I seen the hill, like I Google mapped the shit
Mm-hmm.
just to see, cause they was like explaining it was like it's a tough time. So it's like it's straight down, then it's like you know what I'm saying? Then a dead. Yeah, then it's more. It's like, why the fuck? Nah, you need a hoverboard or some shit out there. You shouldn't be driving like that out there. You hit that curve and that shit probably just went up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But prayers go out to Tiger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Stay
man.
up, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
Hopefully
Yeah.
everything come back in track. We gotta just walk around again and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. You think his career over now?
Maybe.
I think so.
Just cause he not young no more like that, you know what I mean?
Hell no, he ain't. Nigga, I ain't young like that no more. So he definitely is not young like that no more. I have to sit it out.
NFL, anything in NFL? You saw it, right? You ain't see it? The breaking news today?
J.J. Watt went to the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Did I say that was gonna happen, or did I
that was
suggest
one
it?
of the teams.
I
that you
suggested it because DeAndre Hopkins reached out to him.
Yeah, you said, yeah, that's what you said. Exactly that.
And you was like, come on, bro, don't go for it.
I was like, yo, listen, think about it first.
I'm trying to think of the defense. That was what was killing them this year. But they got Chandler Jones still, right?
Yeah, he was hurt though.
Okay, so pair him with JJ.
He was hurt this year. So I guess if they could be healthy, I mean that's what it all is about.
Mm-hmm.
In the NFL, niggas gotta be healthy and stay healthy. So
Availability.
They was in some games. They lost some close games, and they lost some games they shouldn't have lost. I was pulling for the Cardinals this year, so let's see what happens.
They talking about trading Russell Wilson for Dak Prescott, like a sign and trade type shit.
I don't give a fuck about that trade.
Nah, you be tight.
Oh.
You be tight.
Why?
Russell Wilson comes to the NFC East.
Why would I be tight?
You tight about
That nigga don't scare me, bro.
The GOAT, nigga. Not the GOAT. He the best quarterback in the league right now.
Tom Brady retired?
You got anything else you want to give to the people?
Tom Brady retired? That's what you telling me?
No. I'm just saying. Russell
you
Wilson,
just-
that nigga.
He don't scare me, bro.
I don't know. Well, he don't.
Why should he?
I don't know.
When last time he was in the Super Bowl? This is shit you be pulling with Aaron Rodgers, though.
2011.
2011?
He been to 2 Super Bowls, though. And
Like-
Rodgers been the one.
Aaron Rodgers been in one? He been in one? I thought he won one and lost one.
Ooh, no. Nigga never got past the second round.
I thought he won one and lost one.
Who he lost to? Think about it. He never been to another Super Bowl after that.
So you giving this nigga, he went and threw us
Yeah,
the dumbest
nigga.
fucking pass ever.
That wasn't his fault.
When's the last time that happened? That was 10 years ago?
When was that?
You tell me.
2012? No, that was 2016.
No, it wasn't. Like 15.
No, 2015 was. It was probably 14. It was after Carol. It was after.
How many times that niggas been picking them niggas to go to the Super Bowl after that? 2, 3 years?
I picked them once.
You lying.
Hmm.
You picked them twice. Since them niggas lost, you picked them twice to go back. I'm pretty sure of it. And these niggas done picked him a bunch of times, so fuck is he scaring me
What about
for?
Aaron Rodgers, nigga?
Huh? Cause he ain't been back to the Super Bowl, nigga.
Was it purple? That's
He just got back to the championship game. When the fuck Russell Wilson was in the championship
the most
game?
overrated quarterback.
Last time Russell Wilson was in the championship game. They go to the Super Bowl. Fuck is he scaring? Come on, bro.
100%.
Nigga looking like Payne Manning out here. Oh, he throwing 5 touchdowns. He looking like an MVP. Looking like an MVP. Until the first fucking week of the playoffs. Niggas ain't talking about that.
Barely made the playoffs.
Yeah, some years he don't make the playoffs.
Nah, he always made
No,
the
he
playoffs.
don't.
Yes, he do.
Fuck out of
He
here.
ain't never missed the playoffs, bro.
Well, maybe it felt like he wasn't there because he ain't winning in the first fucking round. All the round he got
That nigga
about
better
for.
than Drew Brees. He better than Aaron Rodgers. He better than all these niggas that niggas be talking about. All these niggas there's one hit wonders. They went to one Super Bowl and never made it again. He better than all them niggas. He might be better than Ben Roethlisberger. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I don't know.
I
He
ain't
had
gonna
one of the
lie to
best
you.
defenses ever for the only championship he got.
It's that nigga, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Don't lie to yourself.
What am I
It's
lying
all
about?
right.
What I just say? He had the Legion of fucking.
Clippers is trash, right?
He had the Legion of Boom with him. That's what won that first Super Bowl. We ain't gonna bullshit it. And the second Super Bowl, they lost because of his dumb ass.
Because of Pete Carroll.
Because of him.
Because Pete Carroll.
Nope. He a dickhead too.
50-50.
They both dickheads. Either way,
50-50.
they share that. They share that pie.
You gonna audible that?
Hell yeah, I'd have audible that.
That was nasty. But you got anything you want to
You think I wanted to audible that? Me.
I'd have audible that.
You think I would have been like,
I'd have audible that on Madden if they would have gave me that as a
I
suggestion
done
play.
ripped the fucking mic out my helmet.
Picked
Yo,
it and then press box and changed it to a running play.
I don't know what Pete talking about, but I'm handing this shit to Marshawn. Y'all push like a motherfucking let's go home. What are he talking about? It's first down. Anyway, hand that off. We dragging it. You heard? And I'm blocking. I don't care if I blow my fucking shoulder.
Broken
This
neck.
2 chips is back to back.
Tom Brady didn't even do this in a while.
Let's go. Audible. Say, no.
Big
Brad.
Peyton Manning and Tom Brady back to back. Come on.
This stupid old nigga over here. going through the first stage of dementia.
Niggas ain't
Talking
do
about
that.
throw it
Niggas
across
ain't
the
do
middle.
that since Mark Sanchez.
Throw it across the middle at the one.
Niggas ain't beat Tom Brady and Peyton Manning since Mark Sanchez.
And he ain't win.
Yeah, chill, relax. He bust Tom Brady's ass that game. He had 3 touchdowns, 300 yards. But you got anything you want to give to people? We about to get bad.
The Knicks are in 4th place right now. The Knicks are currently 4th in the East. Okay. I want y'all to relax.
I want you to relax.
Atlantic Division.
Vein, nigga.
What are you doing?
You
Hold on, I ain't even
excited.
finish
Let's
my,
go.
finish my
Finish.
quote. See, these niggas be just hating.
Yeah, nigga.
The Atlantic Division.
It's weak as shit, right? Oh, it's nice. That's Boston, right?
You gonna let me finish?
Yeah.
If you ain't even been researching, you gonna ask me if I got anything I want to leave with the people to just. Listen, bro. You can go to it. This is dope.
I'm not going to.
The whole Atlantic Division holds 5 of the top 7 seeds in the East.
For real? Toronto?
The whole
Philly?
Atlantic Division
New York?
holds top 5 of
Boston?
the 7 seeds in the East. See, niggas thought that was just the big up. No, this nigga be hype. No, listen, I'm just saying we 4th seed. That's what I'm leaving.
I thought what's the name was losing a lot right now.
Bro.
Boston.
They beat what you call it last night. The Sixers.
The Clippers, right?
They beat the Bucks beat the Clippers. They beat the Wizards. The Sixers are in 1st place. The Nets are in 2nd, behind half a game. The Bucks are in 3rd, back 1 game. The Knicks are in 4th. The Heat are in 5th. Well, the Heat, Celtics, and Raptors are tied for 5th, holding spots 5, 6, and 7.
Right now, at the moment, like, everybody's like 2, 1.5 game behind each other and shit like
The
that.
Knicks are half a game in front of the Heat, Celtics, and Raptors.
So everybody from what? 4 to 8 is close and within let's say a half a game to 2 games. Everybody.
The Knicks are
Who's the 8th seed?
the Hornets, and we're a whole game ahead of them.
Oh, so it's closer than I'm thinking.
That's right. That's why I was saying the other day. I said the East.
The Hornets court is hard.
The East is a lot more competitive than it's been, and people like, oh, people got to pick it up. People got to pick it up. Oh, teams are starting slow. No, it ain't that. Teams are better in the East. Teams have gotten better, so the competition is not.
Keep watching the whole
It's
season.
kind of level.
When the season end?
April. It's like 31 more games like after All-Star break.
We spoke about All-Star break, right?
Yeah. So, Raptors, Hornets, Pacers, and Bulls. That's the top 10. The Hawks are still out. The Wizards are out. The Magic are out. The Cavs and the Pistons.
And LeBron watched the Warriors last night.
Yeah. The Nets are 8-2 in their last 10. The Knicks are 7-3. The Sixers are 5-5. The Bucks are 5-5. The Celtics are 4-6.
Yeah, I'm starting to get my feel back for watching the NBA. I've been watching games lately, so see what happens after the All-Star break. Shit's just start getting real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, for Don Core,
Yo.
it's Dricanhippie, and y'all already know what we about to do. We about to get it out of here. See y'all next time. Peace, love, and blessings to all.